Halo guys, kembali lagi ke channel gue bermain game Genshin Impact. Oke, untuk kali ini gue sudah up to date bermain Genshin Impact-nya di PS5 ya guys. Oke, di konsol. Jadi ini seri Genshin Impact 6.3. Kita lanjut lagi dengan story-nya. Oke, kali ini gue akan lanjut di cerita dan bermain di PS5 konsol. Oke, nah ini ceritanya berlanjut ke Colombina, masih mencari jalan untuk keluar dari gerbang bulan itu guys, dari pintu gerbang bulan. Oke, untuk kali ini gua bermain di konsol, jadi sudah di PS5 guys. Oke, untuk ini kita lanjut lagi dengan story-nya. Oke, jadi ini Colombina masih mencari jalan keluar. Oh, ini ternyata ada Cotton Abyss kalung. Oh, Rere guys. Jadi ini Rere masih hidup guys, tapi sudah nggak bisa keluar dari gerbang bulan. Nah, Rere bersama tenangannya guys, tapi kalau tenangannya sudah tak sesuai karena tinggal jiwanya aja. Nah, kayaknya nih Rere udah nggak jahat lagi nih guys.
It was a brilliant strat, and then, in the final moment before I was thrown into this space.
Mr. Dainsleif.
Right.
Oke,
It was so when I first got
ya
here.
Rere
I was
udah nggak bisa keluar dari
hate how I cursed and devoured.
gerbang bulan.
I tore everything here apart. I was but to no avail.
Dia masih hidup
This is the
guys,
second time I've entered this
tubuh
space.
utuh.
Though I have no memory of the first. I was torn to shreds the moment I entered. But this time I survived. It must be partly because of this new bot.
Are you the source of the abyssal power in here?
Not all of it. Some is from when I first arrived here and tried to destroy everything. But there was already a degree of abyssal power here before I entered. And like a venomous snake bit.
Try to.
Yes. Because after that the world suddenly became
Oh, Rere hanya
the voices in my head.
sudah nggak jahat lagi nih guys.
Thalindis. My
Tenangannya
Mentioned that she
berada
saw
di sini
memory
juga
of the
gitu,
wind
jadi
sleeping into the moon's reflection.
More precisely, I saw her after image. I'm sure the real her is long gone. Anyway, why have you come here?
If I hadn't escaped through the
Cuma
moon gate,
apa ya, kekuatannya cuma digunain untuk dimanfaatkan doang gitu guys, jadi ya nggak ada tujuan.
You'd like to know how I know, wouldn't you? The one who resurrected me said so. I could hear deep lust for power in his voice. Dottore.
Dokter ya
He'd
ini,
been collecting
jadi
fragments
itu
of my
dokter
body
yang
for a long
mencari
time. Also that he could resurrect me at the
pecahan
moment of his
Rere.
choosing. I had no interest in his research.
bangkit lagi gitu
But
guys.
being as corroded by the abyss as I was, we were aligned as far as hunting the moons and recovering my strength.
so that's why the Wild Hunt suddenly became so active in Nodcry.
Moon Goddess,
What?
I know this is a lot to ask, especially from someone who tried to kill you. If you refuse, I won't fight it. But this is the only thing I desire now.
What do you want?
I'd like you to take a message to Thalindis.
Jadi
Thalindis.
ini Rere menitip pesan ke Dewi Bulan.
She's dead. But like I said, I can sense that some part of her soul
Sama
remains here.
tenangannya di sini,
Far.
Why don't you go and speak
karena
to her
tinggal
yourself?
jiwanya aja,
I can't.
tenangannya gitu guys.
I don't know why, but I can't move free. All I can see is a glimpse of her walking away. Just
Oke,
like the
untuk
moment we
grafiknya di
met.
PS5 ini sangat halus bisa
I'll clear
guys.
these abyssal obstacles.
Ini
No,
masih
not
konsol
in return.
PS5.
I'll clear them for you. Whether you... Yeah. Why, indeed. I'm tired of it all. Tired of the person I became. think I grew tired of it long ago.
What do you wish to tell her?
All of it. My past.
Is it okay if I give her the abridged? Like the part where you relentlessly tried to kill us?
Oke, jadi ini
Love demands honesty.
temennya Dan Sleep.
My relationship with Linda, we hid too much from each other. But after living my whole life in the shadows, I don't want...
Oke, jadi Daryl nitip pesan ke Dewi Bulan untuk apa ya? Menyampaikan pesan tolong gitu guys.
The abyss will no longer stand in your way.
Even though Mr. Dainsleif felt he had to fight you, I think he still regarded you as a friend. He said that you betrayed him, but he also felt great remorse at never having understood what you were truly going through.
Why tell me this?
Because if he'd known that someone could take a message to you,
I know this will sound strange coming from me, but don't die, Moon Goddess. I can tell that you're determined to get out of here.
Oke, Daryl udah gak jahat lagi guys, dan dia juga tidak bisa lenyap di sini gitu, dan gak bisa ketemu bersama tunangannya waktu itu, mantan tunangannya gitu guys, karena tinggal jiwanya aja gitu. Oke, kita lanjut lagi.
he kept his word. The abyss is no longer obstructing my path.
Oke, jadi kekuatan abyssnya tidak menghalangi. Nah, ini tunangannya Daryl, hanya tinggal jiwanya.
She wasn't far off at all.
Dia tidak bisa ketemu
India.
guys.
Hello, Miss Delindis.
Who are you? How do you know my name?
You can call me Columbina. I promised Rerir that I'd bring a message to you.
Rerir? My Rerir? Is he well?
He's doing better.
Better than he was, huh? Sounds like he's had a pretty rough time.
Others have had a rough time on his account too.
Oke, jadi Columbina menyampaikan pesan dari Daryl ke tunangannya, dan
Things
ini
got
tinggal
worse
jiwanya
before
aja.
they got better.
Are you sure you wish to know?
Yes. This is my opportunity to learn the truth.
I admire your courage. However, time is short.
Oke, jadi Columbina nggak bisa lama-lama. Dia juga seorang Dewi Bulan, tapi masih
Rerir had
agak
seeds of
sesak
hatred in his heart,
di
and many people nursed
apa
them for
namanya
their own
ruang
ends.
gerbang bulan gitu guys.
On some level, everything he did was to try and find a way
Tuh
to
banyak
but
yang
in the end,
melupakan untuk
he came to regret
kepentingan
his mistakes.
atau
He wanted
kekuatan
to
Daryl
apologize
gitu
for hiding
guys.
his past from you. Beyond that,
Jadi
he
Daryl
did not
sudah
say
agak
specifically what it, but I'm
ada
sure that you've
tujuan
always
untuk
been on his
melakukan
mind.
itu.
You are what has kept him going over all these years.
I'm sorry, Miss Columbina.
It's all right. I understand. Well, that's everything from me.
Wait. Time flows backwards here. The road ahead only
I know.
Oke,
I intend to
jadi
reach.
without a moon marrow.
dia akan
Without the
kembali ke
three
masa
moons
lalu,
power,
masa lalu gitu
you
guys.
won't make it far. Wait, unless... Are you?
Oh ini
You
kan
could say that.
I see. I often think to myself, if life is like a train ride, why haven't I reached it? And it's not just me. It's this whole place. Wherever it is, I must seem so ridiculous. I can't answer these basic questions, and thinking back, I was suddenly overcome with fear and I used to be a researcher at the Universitas Magistror. Rerir was one of the Finster King's retainers. With me, I wanted to help him escape his lot in life. I wanted him to be happy. So I thought I'd use this place. At the time, I thought I could just go back to the day that the Vinster King first found. It was only after I couldn't kill the I'm sure it was but I was simply. I know I'm never get. How do you plan? Have you noticed the golden energy that exists? Based on my past research and my observations since coming here, I can share what I've learned.
Oke, jadi kita akan lanjut lagi.
I think you just might. Now, also, the documentation. I have no way of verifying.
Understood.
I'm the one who about Ray Rear.
It wasn't your
That's not true. But enough about that.
Oke, kita akan lanjut lagi jalannya
And
psikologi.
may the outside world never have to experience pain like this again. Ray Rear, you're there,
Rere
aren't you?
nggak ada
I
di sini,
cannot see
cuma
you
nggak bisa ketemu.
because you exist in the future.
Nah,
I
karena
expect we'll be
Rere
trapped in this
udah
prison of
tinggal
space-time
bayangan.
for all eternity. But please, gaze upon the past, and then sit for a while.
Oke, mengenang
Let's
masa
find a
lalu.
place to sit down together, just like we did when we first met.
Oke, jadi gitu guys. Rere dan tunangannya sudah terjebak di sini, tidak bisa
long have I
keluar.
been walking?
Nah, kalau Bina masih
How much
berusaha,
further till I reach the
ngalinya seorang Dewi Bulan.
Is there even an end to be? Everything's getting
Dan kekuatannya juga
blurry.
mulai melemah. Oh, siapa
Are you
guys?
all right? Have you come from a distant?
Oh, ini seperti Dewi Bulan juga. Oke, nah kembali lagi ke
disappear. Shouldn't it be a little harder to get?
The world is a vast and
Sama
ancient
Nicole.
place. Miss Nicole explained that the moon god.
Why do their birth?
Also, remember what Sandrone said?
sudah kembali
Her
guys.
scans detect.
Technically, the result of the scan, in other words, this piece of information alone isn't enough.
Yep, we have no way of staying up to date. But at least yeah, she's a tough cookie. As much as it that maniac, I'll be frank, and I know that even
We're not giving up on Save.
Right. No one's trying.
so, she's more than just a.
Absolutely.
Duh! She's part of the gang! Yes, I know. You don't need to labor the point. I knew that anyway. I'd probably get there. Computing power? No. The issue.
That's a tricky problem.
Rene DePetric. However, that won't work for me. His methodology was vastly. This is so
Oke,
annoying.
jadi nih Mbak Rene tahu keberadaan Dewi
And
Bulan.
I need him.
Either way, we've done what we can. Rest well, everyone. Remember to let us know if anything new comes up.
Hat guy? Is he hinting that we should talk
Oke,
outside?
jadi si Topi ngajak
Let's go somewhere a little more private.
ada yang bicarakan. Oke, untuk kali ini gue bermain dengan PS5 dan
You know that Dory went back to
menggunakan
Samara,
stick.
right? Yeah, she mentioned she was planning to head back.
Things aren't looking good for Notcry. She's gone to spread the. From what I know of the Torre, there are two possible reasons
Om
why he
Topi
hasn't
juga
made a move
sangat
yet.
ini banget sama dokter.
One is that he's still working through some kinks in his new powers. The other is he'll easily devour everything eventually. The first false god he once told me that he's always wanted in the
Sama
desert of
seperti
Sumeru.
waktu
There is a chessboard built by King
di
Deshret, but
Sumeru,
creating
guys.
games, and now he has
Topi
the
juga
Triune
eksperimen dengan
Authority.
dokter.
His power is leaked either way. Dory will inform Lesser Lord Kusanali. The Seven will have some recourse available. If nothing else, so on the bright side,
That's good to know.
there's a word for people who are.
Maybe it sounds battles are fleet.
Why do you always. I mean,
Don't take this the wrong.
not necessarily.
You look kind of.
If your arch nemesis.
That's true. Still, you're calmer than I expected.
Obviously, I have to admit that in as much as I want my vengeance, I know I'm not gonna get it by acting alone.
Oke, jadi nih
If the world's taught me
Topi sangat
anything,
dendam
too bad
banget
it
sama
never taught me
dokter.
any other virtues, though.
So, what's your plan?
I'll get to that. First,
Just like Paimon said.
How much do you trust her?
Chandra juga temen.
This is a serious question. Think carefully before you.
Although she's with the Fatui, she has her own values, and she's helped us a lot. If nothing else, I see no reason not to trust her.
If you say so. In that case, the three of us need to talk. I have some thoughts about her computing problem. It can be solved, but it will come.
How much? If I can afford it, I'll cut.
Sometimes your heroism really backs me into a corner. You know that? Come on. Let's go talk to her.
Oke, jadi kayaknya si Topi ingin bantu gitu guys melalui Marionette. Oke, melalui si Chandra, si temennya kalau
Miss Andromeda, Traveler. Hey there.
Paimon's here too! She was just helping them sort through their thing. That was fast. The call only just...
Well, you said it was urgent,
Oke,
so we got here as quick.
Albedo.
I see. Looks like my knowledge proved you.
oke, jadi Albedo
If I might ask,
catatan Chandra.
what is the end goal for the...
I needed to predict the future of the entire world. But I've run...
I see. I'll have a look at it. Still.
About that, it's been sorted.
Oh, with the Traveler's help?
Actually, you're not wrong. He found the person with the...
Was it Hat Guy?
Yeah,
Okay,
it was...
jadi
Wow! Go, Hat Guy! Seems like all that time studying.
karena
But
si
where is
Topi
he?
ini dari
Wasn't he the one who
dunia
asked Albedo and I to come here?
penelitian
Come
juga.
with me. Hat Guy? What's...
Hat Guy! No response. I guess he's in hibernation.
Hat Guy mentioned that he was a puppet. It seems that his functions are
Jadi
currently shut
semua
down.
boneka gitu guys.
I presume this has something to do with the solution to your computing problem.
That's right. He and the Traveler came to see me. Wait, what? You have a solution?
Would you calm down? Why do you always react so hysterically to everything?
Oke, jadi
Excuse me? How would you
ingin
know?
membantu nih
You shouldn't be so quick to judge complete strangers.
Oh,
melalui
please.
Marionette.
It doesn't take that long to figure out that you have a...
Where does a mere student get that kind of confidence?
I've actually published more papers than you. Not that status counts for much. Even Paimons apply for academia admission.
Huh? Are you serious?
See? This is why I can't be bothered to explain myself. She recognizes no one's...
Okay, fine. I'll hear you out. So tell me, how do you...
This world itself is constantly processing all kinds of information. If it's the world's future you're trying to calculate...
Easier said than done. Only Irminsul could... Wait. Is that what you're suggesting? But surely we can't just... plug my formula...
You should
Jadi
be able to tell that I'm
menghubungkan
not...
ke
Yeah, I noticed. The technology, though, seems
melalui
pretty
si
ancient.
Topi gitu guys.
Very different from
Conrian, to be precise. I'm what they would have called... Puppets need an energy source and processing power. The artisans who built them sought out the materials most suited for...
you. Do you...
The Traveler and I have talked it over. He's willing to vouch for you. So, I'll
Jadi
allow you to borrow my
contohnya gitu
core for
guys,
your
si
calculations.
Topi.
It was built using wood from a silver white tree, which makes it a small...
Conrian technology and Irminsul wood. Who in the world are you sure about this? A puppet without its core will cease functioning completely. And if it's left in that state for too...
I can put two and two together. Yes. No need...
I won't lie to you. This has never been done before.
Doesn't matter.
Did you two actually talk this through? Is he...
Yes, we discussed it. The bottom line is, he trusts me. Let's give it a shot, shall we?
Oke, jadi
Honestly, I have no clue where this kid even came from.
Topi
But for
meminjamkan
whatever
jantungnya
reason,
guys.
he lent me his
Karena
Gordius
ini
knife. I'm
Topi
very
adalah
close
sebuah
to finishing
boneka
my calculations now, and the cord
dari
is currently in
Marvel,
use.
guys.
So I'm sorry,
Itu Invincible.
but I can only this is what the core looks like.
A silver white branch. It certainly matches the legends told about Irminsul.
Is Hat Guy gonna be okay?
He's not gonna die, right? In theory, he should be fine. As long as we put his core back in time. Beyond that, all I can say is that I'll try my best to avoid risk and make sure the core doesn't sustain it.
I think I know why you called us here now. Someone needs to watch over his body and make sure it's
Correct. He said that the only ones he trusts here are you two and the Traveler.
He will have our undivided attention.
Aww. On a more positive note, things are progressing steadily on my end. I'll call everyone in for...
Oke, jadi gitu guys. Si Om Topi ini
The worst case
membantu
scenario
mengangkat
with the core
jantung
removal
dari
is either a system
pohon
reset
guys.
or a total loss of
Intinya
function.
dan
A core is completely different from a heart. It's like another vital organ entirely, but in the end,
diteliti oleh
it turns out the
Sandro
core was more useful to me.
untuk menghubungkan ke lain gitu guys. Ceritanya.
Do you think there's any difference between a puppet and a human? If not, I have already experienced both a past life. Part of me wonders whether I'm only capable of making this decision because I've become a real human. What's with that?
Sandrone will succeed, won't she?
She will. We all have to persevere until this is over. That's right. And I'll protect you all until a moment of victory arrives.
Oke, jadi Columbina ini masih waktunya mundur gitu guys. Nah, kalau ini selalu akan maju. Oke. Oke guys, gua masih bermain. Nah ini kita ke timeline-nya Columbina.
Call me Sonnet.
Ini siapa nih Sonnet?
Oh goodness.
Oke, ini sama-sama Dewi Bulan kayaknya nih.
Pennsylvania. It was friends. Huh? Oh, sorry. Do you mean the other two moon goddesses? Arya and Canon? Wow, you sure know
Oh
a
iya
lot.
guys, ini Dewi Bulan sebelum.
Hey, does that... Oh, I guess that wasn't... It's alright. We were prepared for that possibility. You could say we were too prepared. I can't even remember.
Oke, jadi Dewi Bulan berada
How
di
long
sini
has it
guys.
been?
Nah si
I can't say for sure,
Columbina
but it
Dewi
feels
Bulan
like
masa
it's been
depan
forever.
di Pepan
I
gitu guys.
see.
Atau di
Are you
Notrai.
feeling alright? You look a little unwell. I can hold out
Nah,
a
ini
while longer.
kakaknya jadinya.
We don't have far to go. The place where my sisters and I are based is just up ahead. Don't worry, they're both
Oke,
really
itu
nice.
juga Dewi
I'll
Bulan,
introduce you.
kakaknya Columbina.
Sisters, I'm back. And look who I brought with me. It's our lovely little sister, born in the far future.
Oh ini
The pleasure is all mine.
Columbina Dewi Bulan masa depan. Nah ini
Allow me to introduce you to
kakak-kakak ini.
Columbina Hyposelenia. This is Arya, the goddess of the eternal
Sebelumnya.
moon, and this is Canon, goddess of the frost moon. Canon, don't you think Hyposelenia's power is similar to yours?
Oke, jadi sama Dewi Bulan.
Hello, Columbina. I apologize for our startled reaction just now.
It's fine.
You seem shy. Don't worry,
Kalau
Columbina
Columbina agak
Hyposelenia.
pemalu guys.
No one can hurt.
Could you tell me where here is? Please.
This is where Tevat's original ruler, the Dragon King Nibelung, imprisoned the moon goddesses.
What?
Oh, jadi dipenjarakan guys. Dia
You're
bilang.
scaring her, Cannon. No, I'm fine. Please, continue.
Nibelung, our original master, created us in the distant past to maintain.
But he left this world and traveled into the dark universe beyond to explore worlds vast.
Day and night, we fulfilled our duty in the heavens.
The great ruler of the firmament.
The heavenly principles.
Is that what later generations call them? I see. But we did not reject them at first, nor did they. We coexisted in peace. They were like a guest.
Slowly, however, we came to realize that our guest had a growing desire to change and dominate the.
And you didn't stop it?
No. There was an order to the rules they set up that Nibelung never taught us. We wanted to know if this order would bode good or ill for Tevat.
Dan ini di video
Alright.
di penjarakan
Canon and
guys,
I
tapi
wanted
ini
to
masa
know.
lalu.
Sonnet was against it from the out.
Later, we discovered that this great ruler of the firmament bore an almost paranoid hostility toward the desire of certain. They would even cast down celestial nails as manifestations of their power to punish the civilization.
Only this was far beyond mere.
Right. Their rules brought order, but the price people paid for merely testing the limits. I did everything in my power to help the punished escape catastrophe, but
The ancestors of the Frost Moon Scions were some of the ones you helped.
But just when we had decided to take countermeasures, the Dragon King, Nibelung, returned.
And so began the War of Funerary Flame.
so that's the name the world gave that war.
Well, who won in the end? As far as I know, the Heavenly Principles won.
Prinsip banget guys. Itu
Although
tuh
it
yang
came at a great cost.
menyegel si
They
April
removed the
dan
world's
adiknya.
original master. The Dragon King Nibelung was destroyed. And what of the moons? Are there still 3 moons into that?
You can tell us the truth, Columbina. We know we are but remnants of a bygone age. We are prepared for the answer.
Only the
Ini
Frost
bulan
Moon
embun guys
remains.
tersisa.
But it has been. The eternal and iridescent moons were both shattered during the war. So death finally came for us in the end.
Sonnet.
But you're still here.
A moon goddess cannot live without her moon, Columbina.
She's right. That's why I began to disappear. Because the frost moon is cut off by the false sky.
Our souls may endure within this lunar palace, but if our moons are destroyed,
Then we shall disappear the moment we depart from it. I'm sorry.
There's no need to apologize to us, dear sister. If anything, we owe the world an apology. If only we decided to act sooner, rather than arguing amongst ourselves.
all the more reason not to spend this time in regret and repentance. Instead, we should focus our efforts on how we might help our future sister.
Sorry?
Don't you see, Columbina, your story is not yet over. Is that not why you are here?
Oke, jadi kalau Bina masih di masa depan ini guys. Nah ini Mario udah tahu nih guys, terhubung
It's
sama
done.
Jadi
Initiate
kalau
numerological
Bina
array.
terhubung sama Mario
Continue running primary process. Calculate the world's fate through extrapolation. And secondary process? Scan for moons. Still 4. The number of moon marrows has... Wait, let me...
guys, 1 bulan.
Is it possible that there's something I've been misunderstanding? Variables. I know where potential variables within the world come from. So what about the moons?
Variable.
Like their
Jadi
life or
bulannya
death,
masuk
for
variable.
instance. What if being alive or dead makes no difference to them? But that's so strange. Even immortal gods can die. Why would the moons... Wait! If alive or dead is considered a variable, we might have had this wrong the whole time. No one ever said that a moon marrow equals a living. Initiate secondary process. Scan again. This time filtering out interfering perimeter. I don't care. Why? It says 3 moons still exist into that, even after excluding the moon marrows. But we know for a fact that 2 of them are dead. Redo the scan. Narrow the results to living moons and real
Oke,
moons.
Marianne masih memiliki berapa
What
bulan ya
is this, Columbina?
di depan.
Has the world lied to us? Or are you the one pulling the wool over our eyes?
Oke, kita melanjut ke
So, you
kawan-kawan
think that the
dan
moon's
itu.
reflection might be where Nibelung imprisoned the...
Yes, it would
Jadi
explain a lot.
begini guys.
Such as why that space would respond to a moon goddess's power. Opening the moon gate, it would also explain why Miss Columbina has been unable to leave, and why time flows in reverse there.
In the messages she sent, Columbina promised us she'd find a way to return. But we have no...
The fact that she still has yet to reappear in this world indicates that returning from that place is no easy feat. We can...
So you're saying, if she could return by her own power...
Yes, she certainly wouldn't leave it to this late stage when it's... I've been giving this some thought, and I've come to believe that Juana's harm might be an anchor that she left behind, as a sort of future waypoint.
Oke,
This
jadi
could
ini
also
lontar
explain
yang
why Juana's
dibuat
heart is
di
always by the trap
bulan.
Sounds like a plausible theory. If that's the case, there must be some criteria we need to... The question is...
Ya, apakah Columbina bisa kembali
Listen up.
sekarang?
This is extremely. Not
Oke.
only is Columbina alive, but she may
Nah,
well
si
exist in
Maren
a form
udah tahu kalau
unimaginable to
Columbina
us.
masih hidup guys.
I'm still unclear on the details, but she's done something truly inconceivable in the past. And the clue to what she's
Gitu
done
guys,
truly
jadi bulan di
amazing.
langit.
I'm so delighted for her.
I'm sure we all feel the same. And I'm sure Columbina is ready to get back here and fight by our side.
I'll keep my calculations going and try to find some way of coordinating with her. But that's not an excuse for
How can the dead moons still live? And Luana
Dia masih hidup guys, dan antara ini buatan Columbina.
It's hard to believe.
Our authority is linked to the most fundamental rules of Teyvat. I suppose it's no wonder.
I didn't realize that when you said friends, you... Have you ever tried leaving? Of course. Between us, we've tried everything. But no matter where we go, this space will...
It's like the center of a whirlpool. Everything ultimately converges here.
In that case, have you tried using any of those pathways that connect this space to the Sorry? What are those?
They're passages through which you can make small-scale changes to reality by using Kuvaki. Or am I the only one who can use those passages? Because part of my soul remains
Juga
in
bisa
reality.
dibilang guys, Columbina
You
itu
don't know? It's a unique kind of elemental energy found only in Nodcry.
Oh. Well, it's true that the moons first rose up from the parted vat, but there is no difference in the elemental energy between there and anywhere else.
What? Could you show us some of this Kuvaki? Hyposalemia? Maybe if... Okay.
Oke, jadi ini di bulan kita tahu kalau ada Kuvaki. Buatan
Isn't that just
sisa-sisa di bulan gitu.
What? But it's everywhere in Nodcry. In the air, in the land.
How curious. This Kuvaki certainly did not exist anywhere in the world.
Let alone influence living creatures. So, how exactly does it affect?
This is so strange. Why would there...
Columbina, you're looking for more than just a way out.
Yes. If I am to help my friends,
Oke, jadi Columbina
I will
ingin
need
menolong
Tri-Lunar
teman-temannya
Authority on...
guys.
You mean...
Itu
You,
lawan
this
dokter.
sounds extremely risky. The Three Moons' powers are not mutually compatible. concentrating them into one goddess would be a very painful process. And if any...
I know. But I'm willing to take...
Even so, let's say we successfully transfer our authority to you. How will you take it outside this prison? Neeblin constructed this realm specifically to prevent us from using our powers to interfere in his war. No moon goddess can leave this place alive.
What if I don't leave alive?
Oke, ke timeline-nya Paimon dan Ethel.
Start! How are we supposed to figure out what we're meant to do to help Cal?
Oke, jadi nih Columbina masih di gerbang bulan, guys. Portal bulan.
Columbina?
Untuk mencari jalan keluar dan bertemu saudaranya.
Really got to the beginning of time in here.
Dewi-dewi bulan di masa lalu, gitu, guys.
You don't think she write it down on a stone tablet somewhere in the hopes that we find it, do you?
Seems unlikely. Columbina may not talk a lot, but she thinks deeply about issues like this.
Let's review what we know. This is the Columbina who fought alongside us against the Rahier of Sol. She knows our personalities, our ways of doing things. So, if she wanted to tell us, Trevor, you once said that those golden ripples also appeared when Luanatar was... What if Columbina left Luanatar here, not just as an anchor to the real world, but for some other... If she is part of Columbina, and Columbina knows that I can see past events...
Oh yeah! Like when you peeked into Rarer's past through his heart!
Never, wait. If you're right about this, and you can really see past events through Luomatar, your eyes, they'll...
Oh, I know. Looking at Rarier's past in Conria was already enough of a strain on my eyes. It'll surely blind me.
Melihat masa
But
lalu.
it's our only chance.
Tapi ada efeknya, guys.
Boss!
Antara
We
matanya
spoke about
benar,
this once,
gitu,
a
guys.
long time ago. Do you remember what I said, Yehoda? The day I lose my sight.
But...
What's wrong? I'd be overjoyed if I were you. This day's come a lot earlier than either of us expected. I need to know you'll honor our agreement, Yehoda.
Yes.
Are you sure you don't want some time to think this through?
What is there to think through? I should have gone blind after our battle with Rarier.
Sebelumnya
Frankly, it's almost criminal that I got away.
Then at least let me take some
Lihat
precautions
masa
on your
lalunya.
back. And if you really do lose your sight, I'll visit your office every day and make sure you're...
Oh, please, anything but that. I was actually ready to go through with this. Are you...
As if I could ever scare you.
All right, enough chit-chat.
Oke, jadi kita akan melihat masa lalunya di bulan, yaitu menggunakan lontar. Ini ininya si siapa? Columbina. Nah, ini si Loma akan memberi kekuatan.
All done.
Good. Now give me some space.
Oke,
Come on then, little one. Show me what happened in the past.
akan mencari tahu masa lalunya Columbina melalui Neper. Oh, gitu guys.
Between the Trilunar Authority, Kuvaki, and I think I might know how to get back. But I will time to go talk it over with them.
Nah, dia perlu bantuan juga bersama kakak-kakaknya gitu guys, si Columbina. Oke, jadi Neper nih masih menyelidiki masa lalu Columbina melalui kekuatan ya.
It seems you have reached a decision. I'm all ears. What do you...
Oke, jadi Columbina akan meminta bantuan oleh
I hope it's not too.
kakaknya,
Come on.
guys. Oke, satu lagi.
Have you figured it out, Columbina? Tell us. How do you plan to leave this?
Oke, jadi ini Columbina sudah tahu
I
caranya
intend to
keluar
die here
dari
in
sini.
this moment, and then be. What? What are you saying? How will you inform these future friends of your plans? You can't exactly leave oracles. Nothing can escape this place. And even if you found a way, what if they never find the message you left for them?
No, that won't happen.
Come again?
They will find my message. I'm sure of it.
I'm not following.
It's quite simple, really. First, I will leave my soul here.
Oh, jadi Mama akan tinggalkan jiwanya di sini.
Your soul? You mean?
Oke guys, kita lanjut lagi. Jadi ini
I once left a
Columbina
portion of
akan
my soul in the
meninggalkan
future.
jiwanya di sini.
One so
Dan di
small
situ
that
ada
this
Sniper
person barely
yang
noticed
sedang
anything.
menyelidiki masa lalu
Very moment,
Columbina,
she
gitu
can
guys.
resonate with my soul across time. When the time comes, I believe that she can serve as an anchor to pull my soul from here back to the future reality.
Just as gravity connects the world to the moon.
Oke, jadi begitu.
Exactly.
Dan
In the
masih dengan
future,
storynya
where I came from, the moon has been cast beyond the false
ke balik
sky.
langit palsu
But
gitu
in a
guys.
similar way, I can feel a connection to the soul fragment.
But how do you just leave your soul here?
On my way here, I met an ordinary mortal who entered this place long before I did. Her body is long
Nah
gone.
ini
But
mantap
her soul
tulangannya
remains. And
Rerit
before that,
dan Rerit.
I encountered an old
yang
enemy
Columbina
whose
temui
entire
di
soul
sini.
survives here intact, while the power that once corrupted his body has faded away.
So, perhaps this space is specifically designed to imprison
Oh,
divinity
ini
and
dirancang
authority,
ke
but not the physical.
penjarakan ke
Still, even if your body
luar
can escape,
guys.
would it not just be a lifeless husk without the soul inside? Wait, is that what you meant when you said you wouldn't leave alive?
Yes, I shall turn my body into moonlight and pour it over Nod. That power shall protect the land and
Oke,
quietly
jadi
blend
Columbina
into
harus
it,
mati dulu baru
awaiting
ada
my
jiwanya
soul's
yang
return in the
di sana
future.
gitu guys.
However, I would need your help to do this. So I'm.
Oh, dear sister, you need not be so formal. As I said before, we are but remnants of a bygone age. You, on the other hand, were born alone in that distant future, and you have walked a long and lonesome road since then. Don't forget, we are your sisters, your family.
Oke, jadi ini kakaknya si
Arya's
Columbina.
right.
Ada Arya Soleh.
Actually, I've always wanted
lagi
a little
guys.
sister. Can you imagine how it's been for me? Now, I finally get to be the big sis. And not just that, but I get to help you return to your...
Kanon ya.
Can it?
Ada 3 Dewi Bulan
I'm sorry.
di masa lalu
I
gitu
know
guys.
this is a bold request. The Frost Moon is rightfully yours. And it.
Oh, no, please, don't miss. I was just thinking back on the year. You cannot imagine how happy I am to hear of the future world you describe. For the 3 of us, whose purpose in life was to maintain the peace in Tibet. It is a great if your plan can save them and save Not Cry.
Oke, jadi
I will gladly give you all that.
akan menyelamatkan
Besides,
Not Cry
the
guys.
3 of us
Columbina.
have been together since the day we were born. I could never abandon them to live on alone without them.
Dan kakaknya akan membantunya. Oke. Dan
Still,
memberi
I
kekuatannya
do
kayaknya.
have one question I would like to ask you.
Certainly.
Why do you cover your eyes?
Oh, matanya ya. Columbina kenapa matanya gitu? Enggak gini
Yeah,
gitu, belum tahu
I
ya.
was curious about that too. But it seemed personal, so
Padahal
I didn't want to
kakaknya iya
intrude.
ya mata-matanya ditutupi.
There was a time when I refused to look upon the world.
Oh jadi ini
I wished to hide my
kebohongan
feelings,
Volumina.
seal my heart
Ya, matanya ditutup.
until I could return to my
Palsuan.
true home.
I see. Perhaps that decision saved you from ever having to see the false sky again. But at the same time,
Oke, jadi tuh
likely
kalau Mina
must
nggak
still
bisa
promise me this,
padahal bisa
Columbina.
melihat, tapi kalau Mina sendiri
When
yang
you
ingin
return to the
menutup
future,
matanya, gitu guys.
open your... I'm sure that you know this already, given that you long to return. But that is your
Oke,
true
misteri
home.
pecahkan tentang matanya
Give
Columbina.
me your hand, Columbina. Arya, Sonnet, you too.
Okay.
Oke, jadi kakaknya Kanon dan Arya dan Sonnet, Dewi-Dewi Bulan, akan memberi kekuatan kepada adiknya Volumina, gitu ceritanya. Yaitu Dewi Bulan masa depan di Northcry.
We once were the song sung for eternity, but now it is you who must continue to sing.
We once were the tides in the great river of time, but now we subside.
We were the messengers of madness and inspiration. But now, the lies have faded.
We are souls awaiting the sun.
Oke, jadi ini Columbina dikasih kekuatan oleh kakaknya, yaitu Dewi Bulan, dan diberi kekuatan ke adiknya Volumina. Hilang guys kekuatan dewinya.
Yes. We have transferred the authority over all three moons to Columbina from this moment on. She is the Trilune Goddess, the one and
Ya,
only
jadi
moon
satu-satunya
goddess of
Dewi
this
Bulan di
world.
masa depan gitu guys ceritanya. Di Northcry atau di Tepart.
Thank you. Thank you, my sisters.
Now go, and do what you believe is right, Columbina Hyposelenia.
Be aware that we cannot grant you the power of the three moons beyond these prison walls. The conflict that arose over their remains following our disappearance will still take place.
I understand.
Sisters, oh, my body. It feels...
Now that we have given up our power and authority, our bodies are merely mortal shells. This prison is dissolving.
It's okay, Sonnet. The end must come for every god, just as it does for every human. That's all this is. The final destination of our...
We have
Oke,
one
jadi
final request. Could you use the three moons' power
Dewi Bulan.
to
Ya,
send
Dewi
us
Bulan.
back into the real world? Now that we have lost our powers, I doubt this space will seek to... It's just... We would like to spend our final moments together in the only...
Of course. Gladly. Sonnet. Don't... I wish I could tell her not to give in to the abyss. Not to be afraid. Don't forget. I'm so glad.
No, I'm okay. I'm not afraid.
It looks like
Oke, jadi
This
karena
is
kekuatannya
goodbye,
diberikan ke Volumina, kakaknya jadi seperti manusia gitu guys.
Goodbye, Columbina.
Oke, nah,
Take care of this world in our stead.
I will. And now, it's time for me to bid. May it become the moonlight that keeps Nodcry company through the long year. So this is why Nodcry was not always home to Kuvaki. It only appeared after I poured my body out upon this land. And only this Kuvaki responds to me because it is me. And the golden energy I've encountered on my way here was, in fact, that very soul.
Oh, power Trilune, eternal moonlight. I, Columbina
Jadi
Hyposalina,
akan
lay aside my
melanjutkan
body.
perjuangan
Let it be cast into the dark night to
di
illuminate
masa
the
depan.
future.
Oke,
May
di
be a companion to all who dwell beneath the moon.
Oke, jadi sekarang Columbina Dewi Bulan satunya di masa depan gitu ceritanya.
Until the time comes for me to return home.
Oke, masih lanjut dengan story Genshin Impact 6.3 ya guys. Ini banyak storynya guys kali ini. Oke, karena gue menggunakan jadi gue bermain PS5 nya menggunakan PS5 gitu guys. Genshin Impact-nya PS5, grafiknya lebih halus. Oke, kayaknya gue sudahi saja ini. Dan Columbina akhirnya diberi kekuatan oleh ketiga Dewi Bulan atau kakaknya Columbina. Oke, nah ini si Peter masih menyelidiki karena ada efeknya. Oh enggak buta guys. Jadi baik-baik
Your
saja si
eyes have
Neper.
glimpsed the very ends of the world, and yet they remain
Ini
as
juga
sharp
masih
as
itu.
ever.
Dan Neper juga
Or is
udah
the
tahu di
credit for
Columbina
this
masih hidup.
miracle due to Miss Lauma?
Surely you jest, Mr. I suspect we have Columbina to thank. She must have realized the immense toll that the ritual would take, and
Oh, jadi si
there's
Columbina
always
masih
a
melindungi
great
Neper.
price to pay for witnessing the truth.
She chose the perfect method of getting a message to us.
Nah,
Though her
matanya emang
eyes
masih
were always
tertutup.
shut, she was clearly soap despite being separated by time and space. We're seeing this.
We still don't even know if she's okay right now. But as long as there's a chance, we can do.
We'll get you back somehow. Colum.
Oke, jadi Ether ingin membawa pulang Columbina gitu guys. Nah ini si Marionette atau
Well,
Santun.
based on the information we now have, let's figure out our next.
Thanks to these gentlemen,
Oke,
we have a much
masih
clearer
memikirkan
picture of
cara
the situation.
selanjutnya.
The civilian population has been moved to safety.
Miss Androne, how are the calculations?
So far, so good. I'll keep seeing how far I can push the system, though.
There's still a long road ahead.
Oke,
Our plan is clear. Time is
ya
short,
jadi
so
kita
let's
rapat
get
nih
moving.
guys.
Just
Rencana
never
selanjutnya
time is
untuk
there.
mengalahkan
Time is the bane of my. All right, we'll do our part too.
Yeah.
Oke, dengan maksimal. Oke, kayaknya
Albedo's theory
ini
says that
masih
elemental, but
lanjut.
I'm no expert in building elemental
Si Barca
defenses.
bersama
Sounds
si-
like something out of the advanced elemental theory section of the library. Whew.
Oh,
You seem
sama
quite troubled.
Nicole.
Well, yeah.
You were the very.
Yeah. I could have been
Oh, dia
faking
udah
it
tahu
for the
nih
whole meeting for all you know.
lokasinya
Who's to
tempat
say I'm...
Oh gosh.
eksperimen
Still,
dedok.
I was... things have never looked bleaker than they do now.
Oh, you think so?
Hmm.
Don't put too much pressure on yourself. Teyvat has faced annihilation many.
Hey, don't give me that. It's not like I'm anyone special.
I disagree. Every human born in this world is special. We angels.
In that case, this humble human being has a big favor to ask of...
I thought you might say.
I'm sure Alice, in her great wisdom, sent you here precisely to help us in this
Well, that has less to do with her wisdom and more to do with my power.
Of course, of course. Well, the thing is, these elemental defenses we're about to build... Durin's findings from his patrol... It's not realistic to completely stop him if Miss Sandroni's calculations are correct. Anyway, Her calculations, it's up to us to slow Dottores.
Are you asking me to help you with building the...
No.
Oke guys, kayaknya gue
I'd
sudah
like you
saja.
to prepare when he eventually reaches
Terima
that.
kasih yang sudah menyaksikan.
Can I take it
Saksikan
that
terus
you're
channel gue
triggering the
bermain
terms?
guys.
Well, technically those
You're cashing in on this...
Animasi
Well,
bersama
yeah.
kakak dan
Way things are going.
Nikon.
Very well. The mages have heard the knight's plea, and to tell the truth, Alice and I had already discussed how we might help you all, so I didn't come empty-handed.